boys, y'all ready to get this started? 3, 2, 1.
Let's get it. Here we go.
Introducing the Chuleta Brothers Podcast. Two brothers from another mother. Drinking, talking sports TV, pop culture, and sharing funny hood stories. Representing Washington Heights, New York City. Rolling out new episodes every week. Available on all major podcast platforms.
Parade. It's the new July 4th song. Episode 114. Yeah. 114. Once again. You know what happened? Let's go. Get that shit right out. Woo! People, we got our own band. The mariachi. Now we got the drummer boys from DR. This will make it work out. Whoa. Woo! Get it right out. Damn, like the whistle. That's the rap for basketball. Mr. Early. 43. Oh. Damn. What's going on, people?
What a fucking intro.
Going on, peeps? It's Chuleta Brothers coming through. Episode 114. As Chuleta Al mentioned, Chuleta Brothers, Chuleta Lee, along with Chuleta Al. We're doing this live and direct, Studio 17. Today is June 24th, peeps. Episode 114. Crazy.
This is...
And then the 115 is probably going to come next Thursday because that's the day when we're going deep. Like my cousin says, powerful.
Oh my god,
We're going deep.
That's the new hashtag.
And I mean balls deep. But yeah, peoples, like I mentioned, episode 114, June 24th, probably the next podcast you'll be listening to us will be in July and stuff. We'll be approaching July 4th, and yeah, probably by then this COVID stuff, I think everything will probably be open up in New York. And if you hear that sound right there, it's the first ever hookah pull for Chuleta's Brother Podcast.
Yo, we changing it up. We're no longer the drink chumps. Well, we still are. But now we are the drink chumps plus hookah inhalers.
You've been watching too much Rami.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Alberto thinks he's his pops.
I was just watching it now. And I was like, okay. His father chilling watching Netflix.
Watching novelas.
Why I should do the same thing.
Yeah.
He got the good hookah holder, like the original shit you need. So that's the one I'm looking for. That's going to be my next one.
Yeah,
but this is the first time we have a hookah in our podcast. It took us 114 episodes.
I know. I'm surprised.
To bring out the hookah.
Shit.
But and then...
was my girl doing the podcast will be the first one.
Oh my god. Word. The Salami Sisters.
Words won't even come out. You just hear... You hear the smoking. But yeah, people. So, 114. Let's... This podcast is brought to you by Jack Daniel's Black Jack Cola. It's actually, so I brought this today. It's actually like, it's weird. They're making them kind of like beer bottles, but it's like, I guess, it's already made Jack and Coke, kind of.
It smells like a little Coca-Cola.
Ah, nice and spiked. That's the way I like it.
Black Jack.
Yeah, so I brought a few of these. They had like, different mixes and shit that you can buy. Tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
So
I
trying
thought
out
it was
my
going to be
first.
stronger.
Actually, when me and when we went to Italy, they had it like this, but they actually had it in a can.
Oh, okay.
Similar like a Coca-Cola.
So I guess
But if you look at the Coca-Cola can, it was the same, but it just had the Jack Daniels label, like Coca-Cola
so was it red?
Yeah, red and blackish or something
Okay.
like that, and we had it out there, but I couldn't really tell if there was this one. This one got much alcohol. I think beer has more than this, but so this is the first time we do this one. We'll be definitely taking shots, and then we'll be moving on to the beers, guys.
Sorry for the people that are on their diet in the quarantine, but this has cola. So you need a Black Jack Cola Zero. I think that's the ones you guys need if you're in your diet.
Yeah.
To be honest, I have not been on a diet in this whole quarantine.
No, not many people have.
I've just kept doing it.
Not many people.
I know a lot of people doing their virtual workouts. I know you have a bike at treadmill at home.
But I hardly used it. My girl bought a treadmill. I hardly used it. I use it sometimes.
It's better for you to run outside, right?
Yeah, for me. And I mean, I started doing. We did, like I said, we did a running group. We're gonna start again in July. So I think so far I got Sue, Milton, my girl, and me. But yeah, I started running outside in the morning. Big difference. Yeah, and then today one of my coworkers put me on to this shit. I think it's called Camp Gladiators or something like that. It's basically, I think his wife works for the company. It's pretty cool. He gave me a free month. Because I know he was doing the workouts in his garage. And he's out in Texas. And I was just asking, how's your workout? He's like, yo, if you want, my wife works for the company. That's how he met his wife. So
that's cool.
Basically, it's like they have a lot of trainers. So right now, for us people, it's 6:30. You log in, and at 6:30, they probably got like 25 trainers from different places. Tampa, a lot of them from Texas. And then you join the workout, so you could try different trainers and you do the home workouts. But the crazy shit is once you go in, it's like the Zoom. It opens up Zoom, and the trainers and the main person, guy or woman, whoever's leading the class, and then people, if they want to show their camera, they show them stretching out. Because I was trying to try it this morning, but like whatever they gave me, like they gave me the hookup, it starts on Monday. So like today it kept giving me like register. So I'm like, this shit's not working for me. So then I reached out to him and his wife, and then they were like, nah. So then I was like, I told Yanni, let me check it out. So I think at 2:30 I went into a class. You see the Zoom pop up, and it's like about 20 people, and you could go to like this, and then you could type in, because a lot of them are in Texas, but if you want to type in your area, you could type in your area. And all you basically need is a mat, if you have one, a towel, water, and like a dumbbell. They said no more than 20 pounds is good enough. And then the guy told me like there's certain exercises that you don't know how to do or you can't do, that you don't have to. They show you modifications. Because
that's pretty cool.
I didn't know he has a prosthetic leg. So he's like, I can't do squats. So I was like, oh, okay. So it was pretty cool. I'll see how it goes. I think it's like $39 or $40 a month or something. But I'm gonna try it. But it seemed cool. Because you see, everybody, like, it looks like everybody struggles and it don't matter. You don't need to show your camera or anything like that.
But you know what's cool about that? You said it's $39 a month, 40, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's how much we pay a monthly gym.
Yeah.
So if you're still in quarantine, your gym's not open, that $40 that you normally would pay to your gym, you put it there, and then when your gym open, you can cancel.
And it's a different workout from what I know. They told me like the week 3, because I was like, can you pick it like by boxing or? No, they said like 1 week is this, and then the second week, and then you go into like different things. They said the third week is more cardio. The other one might be thing. I haven't tried it yet, but not in this. I'm curious because how you know which one to pick?
Exactly.
It just has their face. It don't have a bio. It just says their face and their name in Tampa or Texas. That's all it says.
Does it have like a beginners, intermediate, and advanced?
Nah, not that I know of so far, because it's meant for you just join, you follow it, and I guess if you don't like it, his wife, she basically told me like, here are some of our favorites.
Okay.
And she goes, here's some recommendations and all that stuff. But whatever, people. So I know as usual, I'm different from usual that we talk about, but yeah, but let's go into some house cleaning for the podcast. You guys already know Chuleta Bros on Twitter, Facebook. We're also on YouTube. Instagram is probably the easiest way to catch us, Chuleta Brothers. And if you go to Instagram, we have all of our links there that you could actually go to listen to the podcast. You want to listen to the podcast, you go to iTunes, you go to Spotify, you go to Stitcher. iHeartRadio also has us. And then Spreaker is where we pretty much do our podcast from. So I think that's it, man. And the only thing we always say, like us, review us, comments, all that shit. We welcome that shit. But
and the only other thing I could say is if you do listen to the podcast and you like it, like me and Lee gonna get into it. I was shocked over the weekend. Spread the word, man. It's like if you tell one person listen to one episode, I think they will get hooked, because we're not like some legit podcasters or whatever. It's all whatever you're listening to right now. The hookah going, the AC probably you hear in the background. We don't edit none of that shit out.
the tirapeos,
the burps, we put it right direct to as soon as you get that bling, new Chuleta Brother episodes up for you to listen. So yeah, man, we could just get started. As usual, we begin with like, yo, how was your week?
Week was good, man. So I think our week started again. Our Friday started again in Sedona.
Damn.
Becoming our Cheers.
That's gonna be like a regular staple.
It's becoming like our Cheers of Cliffside Park. I think I probably needed more because that's like my Friday and it's my last day of the week of work. So I'll be like reaching out to everybody. Yo, you want to have a drink at 5? So I'll reach out to Al. This week, my cousin Junior, Lewis, as you guys people know him. I told him, and he was dying to fucking grab a drink. So we all met up in Sedona.
Even Santi Sensation came out.
Santi Sensation came through, so it was first. My cousin came over to my house to do some DJing, so he took it back, way back into time.
It was a powerful set.
Yeah, he was DJing for a while, and then he had me recording him like if I was his personal cameraman, so he could post it on social media. But he was feeling it. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get one." So I think his girl's getting him one already.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So he's like a little kid. He needs toys. So.
And I don't mean sex toys.
So yeah, so he fucks mostly with house. So I remember we were DJing, so we'll take turns. He'll DJ, I'll go. And I remember one time I put Dono Mal.
He said, what the fuck?
And then he was like, "Cuz, where's Michael Jackson?" So he was like, and he just went to house. But so yeah, so we started fucking around, and then from there I called up Al. We went to Sedona. Me and my cousin got there, and then as soon as we got there, I think Jesus said, of course, that he was already there. While we were DJing, he was on his way. He lives 5 minutes away.
That means he was taking a shower.
And this guy got there like way later. He got there. We all ordered beers. I ordered a mule. This guy orders 2 giant fucking sangrias.
No, he goes. I think I just got there when they were ordering.
So yeah, so
he was like, "Oh, what do you guys put in that bucket?" And that little tea thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, we do sangrias and mixed drinks, and they say it's $25, but we didn't know you get 2 of them for $25.
Yeah, that's a good price.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They gave him 2 of those buckets for $25, and I was like, "Yo, you're drinking that by yourself, because I'm not drinking sangria right now."
Yeah.
I was like, let me just get one. And the bartender, Jess, she was like, "Yo, you're gonna pay $25 for one when I'm giving you 2 for $25." And they were like, "Oh fuck it, let's take it." So I'll let you continue.
Yeah, so then after that, Santi came right around that, and then Al came. Like they all came right after each other. It was cool, man. It was cool. We were fucking next to the hottest fire pit, and it was probably like 85 degrees.
Yo, I don't understand
that day.
Shit. If it was like fall,
yeah, Perfect.
September, October, that would have been great.
Yeah.
It was like 85 degrees.
Yo, it'll be good for football. We had TVs outside, bro.
But this dude